Hi everybody, it's Irma here. Let's see. Oh, okay, everybody's alive. We're doing this. Well, hi guys, I am going to try streaming as long as I can before it starts buffering. I don't know what I need to do. So, anyway, before it starts buffering again, I would like to do some work on my friendship journal. I am so sorry, guys. I am trying my hardest to get this figured out, and I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to do a video on streaming 101. You know, what you need to get a good stream going. You know, things like that, because quite frankly, I'm just really getting tired of messing with it. You know, it's a pain in my neck, really, to tell you the honest truth about it. Okay, let's see what we need here. We need a brush. We need a foam brush for this. Here's my homemade Mod Podge. This is what I'm going to do. She gave me a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe I should have showed you the thing. Maybe I'll do it right after I get this added on there, because there's a lot to show you. She sent me all kinds of stuff. This is just some paper from my stash. No biggie. I wanted to cover up this is a calendar. You know, an old 12-month or 18-month calendar, something like that. So I am going to put down some tissue paper she sent me that she had painted gold. So I'll get this done, and then I'll show you some other things. And nobody's going to watch my channel if I'm not going to be on for any length of time. You know, before it starts buffering and carrying on. I mean, you know, and I think what they're wanting me to do is go to the paid subscription, and I thought I had some like a prepaid for 6 months, so I don't know what they're talking about, because And I'm sure that's what it is. They want you to get frustrated so you'll have all these different features, which I have no idea about these different features anyway. Because I just don't have the knowledge, you know, that, and I am just getting so frustrated. Getting so frustrated over the whole thing. Let's see here. This. And cover this up. So, anyway, this is the page for the flock, but I'll show you the rest of the book as soon as I get. There's a lot of texture, so, you know, if there's air bubbles in here, I don't really care because there's a lot of texture going on. So, go ahead and put another coat on here. And then I'll show you everything that she sent. And I don't know how she got it in that business size envelope. You know, it was just one of those, like a business letter size, like you know, send out your bills or whatever, that size. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I wish some people that, you know, stream on a regular basis would do a video on how to successfully do it. You know, what kind of programs, what kind of materials, that sort of thing, because, you know, we do all try to help each other. And I think that would be I would watch it, and I would probably rewatch it and rewatch it until I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't necessarily understand things the first time around, but once I get it, I get it. Okay. Alrighty then, that's done. So, yeah. Yeah, it's been a long, hard road over here. Yes, sirree. Whoops, I'm losing all my stuff. So, anyway, here's my friendship journal. This one, let's see. Genia Chapman sent me this stuff. And that's what I made some tags. There's a journal spot back there. And these are actually two separate pockets. There's a bigger pocket, and then I made a little pocket on the side. And these are flowers that I made, punching out the papers that she sent me. She sent me this butterfly, which I kind of put in the wrong spot. I probably could cut that off, because that bugs the crap out of me. There we go. Maybe. I probably won't do nothing with it. But yeah, this has Stop and Smell the Roses. Butterfly she had on her envelope. Another butterfly she had on her envelope. Some trim that she sent me. More trim. And a lot of journal space right there. You can flip that up. So, yeah, that's what I did with Gina Chapman. And this is from Judy Umfleet. And she sent me, let me get rid of this. Put it somewhere to dry here. She sent me all kinds of stuff. She didn't send me the needle. Let's see. There's a little napkin. Birds. I love this napkin. It will be used. Yes, sir. And then she sent me this little paper bag. And I'll use it for something. I'll probably make maybe 2 pockets out of it. Because you can make quite a few things out of one paper bag. Anyway. And this is an old book page, and I was reading some of it, and it's got a lot of like slang and stuff in here. Not really bad, you know, like bad words or anything. It's more like, say, kind of like a southern thing going. And here's a little tag that she made. And a little cluster circle thingy. And a doily. And a little birdie music thingy. And another tag. And these little flowers. I'm going to try maybe to color them. And these, they're not Scrabble letters, but they're in the same mind as Scrabble letters because the values aren't the same. She sent me this thing of washi tape. And she got all this and that tissue paper. She got all this in a business size envelope. I don't know how she did that. But, she sent this little package of beads and bling and all kinds of stuff in there. And this was on the package. This came with my camera. And she sent this little page. I think it's a Christmas tree with birdie ornaments on it. And some torn paper, and a little card, and there's a little ATC card, and some more little papers, lots of papers, and this kind of lights, and this came off her envelope, so I'm going to use it somewhere. So yeah, she put all that in a business-sized envelope. I was impressed. I was. So, yeah. I don't know how long I've been going here, but nobody's in here with me. Oh, we got another one. I don't know. Hi, Clara. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to be on here because, you know, I'm still trying to figure out my camera and my streaming stuff. Oh, 14 minutes? Cool. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll get more than 15 minutes out of this thing. Anyway, I was just showing my friendship journal. Are you in the flock? I don't remember if you are or not. But I'll show you my friendship journal if you're in the flock. Or do you want to see it anyway? We can do it either way. No, you're not? Well, we do this thing where we make a... Okay, this is through Melissa Bishop's The Flock. If you go on Facebook and whatnot, you'll find it. But anyway, she got a big chicken or something on her... Oh, show it anyway? Okay. Well, I'm working on what Judy Umfleet sent me here. But I'll show you the beginnings of it anyway. This is made out of a calendar, an outdated calendar. And I put some cardboard on the front cover. Here's the front cover. And I put some cardboard to kind of reinforce it. And then I just did some decoupage and stuff. And anytime somebody sent me a card or an ATC or something like that, I'm going to put it in here. So, like, and if I can, I'm going to save their address. You know. But these are for my eyes only. So, you know, it's not like I'll be publishing address. This one don't have an address on there. So, and there's Elizabeth Brewer's business card. And here's a little card, an ATC she sent me. And I'm making the ATCs to where, you know, if they send it in like an envelope and stuff, I put one of those Velcro dots on there, and then that way I can just tack it on there and it'll stay put without me having to glue it. And then here's some swans. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with that page yet. And a rooster I put on there. And another postcard I got from somebody. And here is a page that, yeah. Genia Chapman sent me this page from our flock stuff. And she sent me a whole bunch of goodies, but a picture of a little garden and stop and smell the roses. This came off her envelope. And she sent me a bunch of little papers and cards. So I made 2 pockets. This is a bigger pocket on, and I put another one right beside it. And little flowers that I made from the papers and whatnot. And then this is just a flip. She had a stationery page, so I made it into a flip. And that's how it stays. And then she gave me some trim. So I trimmed that out. That came off the envelope too. So that's what we do. We kind of put, you know, we send each other just bits and pieces, little scraps and stuff. And we make a page out of it. And then that way, you know, we get to meet people and trade some things and make a little, this is for my eyes only journal. You know, this is just for me. So it is a great idea. And I've only done it this one time. Okay, otherwise I'd have a lot more to show you. She paired me up with 2 people, and that's how we got. So if you're on Facebook, go to The Flock, Melissa Bishop's The Flock, and kind of have a look-see there and see if you're interested in doing it. Oh, you love the Velcro on the ATC? Yeah, I thought of that because I was like, I don't want to glue it down and ruin the back side of it because, you know, I want to see who sent it and, you know, how many there are out there. Like this lady's got, this was 10 out of 11 that she made. So, yeah. So, yeah, they're just the little dots. So I have been having a really hard time getting my streaming and stuff put together, and it's been a challenge. It's been a real challenge to get this streaming thing down. And I was saying earlier in the video, I wish somebody would make an actual step-by-step on how to do, because you want to do decent live streams and everything, but then you don't have the right equipment, or, you know, like Stacey Evans, she goes on for hours and hours, and I don't understand how she does that. I really don't, and there's got to be a method to her madness. So right now, with this new camera, is the longest I've been on since I got it, you know, streaming wise. I collect both. I'm in Elizabeth Brewer's Scrappin' Lizzie Unicorns. Are you in that group? Yeah, well, that's where, you know, I made my first ATCs the other day. It's been about a week. I haven't sent any out yet, and I keep getting on line too late to do, you know, to play with her, because I always forget, you know, because she's on Eastern time, I'm on Central time, and I always get kind of confused and wait a little too long and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I gotta give you that. It kind of gets your juices flowing. And what I decided, I've got my own set of prompts here, and I'm just, whoops, didn't mean to do all that. I got my own set of prompts here that I rarely, if ever, use. But I've started my second journal. Yeah, this is all the other stuff that Judy Umfleet sent me. She got all that in a business-size envelope. Got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, and that's going on that once it gets dry and everything. But I've got 11:27. Are you Eastern time? Oh, okay. Cool. So I don't really have a set time for my live streams yet. I'm just trying to get a decent live stream in so that I can say, you know, a certain time or date. But see, I've got a lot of physical ailments and stuff that, you know, if I set a time and I don't feel good on that day, you know, I have to cancel. And canceling's not a good thing either. So I'm kind of one of those hit and miss people, you know. If I'm on, I'm on. If I'm not, I'm not. So that's how I'm going to work it for now. But I feel like, you know, when I go live, I can talk to people. It's like talking on the phone. Because, you know, I don't have company over and stuff like that, you know. I'm pretty much a homebody, a recluse or whatever. But I kind of like talking to people and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna sit here and complain about my ailments either, because that's just, nobody wants to hear it. I mean, yeah, that's what I found. You am too? Why, you got ailments too? Well, so far it looks like it's doing pretty good. It looks like I'm going to be needing some more coffee. You can come with. Yeah, I'm working. Oh, I got sidetracked. I get that way a lot. I was going to show you what I was going to do with my prompts. You know how people make the or not the ATCs, but they do the mixed media mashups and whatnot. Well, okay. I've got the start of this little journal. It's purple, sparklies, and then bright pink sparklies. Awesome, huh? So, anyway, I always have trouble thinking about, what can I do on these here pages? Now I'm going to have 3 signatures on here. The start of the signature, start and end, are going to have, a sparkly page to it. But I'll always run into problems like getting started on a page or whatever. So I figured, I've got my own set of prompts here. I made these, I don't know, about a year or so ago. And I don't really use them. But I figured, well, shoot, if I run out of ideas, like this one says add a picture. So I could go ahead and add a picture to this here, And then if I'm still having a brain block, then I go ahead and, pick another one. But you can do more than one page with these prompts, Like I've got different, let me take these off a minute. Like that one, the painty paper. And they're not all the same size. This is just be as it is kind of journal. I'm not real specific. Now this paper here, I had some pickled beets, okay, and I ate them. And then I said, well, what am I going to do with this juice? Because, people dye stuff using beet juice. The Indians always did it and whatnot. So I was like, well, I'm going to dye me some beet juice paper. So I dyed me some paper, and that's beet juice. I thought it came out pretty good. These are just wrapping paper that I got from Dollar Tree. And this is a bill, or an advertisement, or whatever. And it got wet to where you can't see the information, but it got all these pretty colors on here. So I was like, cool beans on that. So I put that in there, and then of course that's the end of the signature. So I've got 3 of these, and yeah, I need to get more busy on the. See, I've been concentrating on trying to get the stupid cameras and the streaming and all that kind of stuff to work, that I haven't concentrated on what I'm doing while I am streaming. Because I've tried to pay attention to what all that thing's doing and stuff. So, anyway. Yeah. Now this I noticed when I've been at, this is an old, I can't remember what kind of box it was. But it was in my kitchen. Might have been macaroni or something like that. But that's what this is made out of. And I took the paper and I put it across there. But I've noticed it's starting to get worn, so I'm going to have to put something here to reinforce the bendy parts. Cause you can't hardly see them, but they're there, and I know they're there, so, you know. But, anyway, well, thank you. I'm about ready to go smoke a cigarette. I can take you with me on the phone, and I can type chat and get some coffee and whatnot, you know, and then I'll come back. Oh, paper bag journals. Now, I haven't really got that brave yet. Now, I do have to say the just junk mail journals I'm not really into, but I like all the different kinds of paper. Oh, I gotta show you what I got in the mail the other day when I got my camera. Oh. Hang on here. I gotta get it. Okay. This is what I ordered from Amazon. This costs like 25 bucks, give or take. But this is a paper maker. Yeah, you can make your own paper. Yeah, you take this. This is the grid thing. Kind of drains the paper real fast. And this kind of keeps your paper from going through with the water. And this is your frame. And that's how big your paper's going to be. I think it's 8.5 by 11 or something like that. Oh, okay. Well, take your call by all means. And I'm going to sign off for now. And thank you for coming by. I enjoyed it. So you have a good day, okay?